Hey guys, this is the BloomingSim, and today we're going to be touring submissions to my Cottage Shell Challenge. The Cottage Shell Challenge was the first video I uploaded to YouTube. I have since gotten better at cinematic camera mode. Sorry for the choppy work here. Alright, let's dive into our first submission. The lot name is Cottage Shell Challenge. The gallery ID that uploaded it is vixensewin. The lot type is residential and it costs 25,647 simoleons. The packs used are Seasons, Cats and Dogs, City Living, and Get Together. This house is really cute and it's very pet friendly. It has a bunch of agility equipment. I love doing agility with my dogs. And it also has a cat topiary and a poodle topiary. I love that. vixensewin kept this house really true to the aesthetic of Windenburg. It has dark colors. It uses the wallpapers from Get Together. Those lights on the back porch are also from Get Together. I think the mix matching of colors on the windows is really accurate, because a lot of homes don't have windows that match each other. I know a lot of the houses I build in The Sims do, but in reality they don't. I spent a long time not cutting to the next scene in this one, so we'll just enjoy the front of this house for a few more seconds. There we go. We're going to turn off live mode so we can get a better performance of going inside of the house. All right, let's go inside and check it out. So when we go inside, we are taken to an open floor plan living room kitchen. I love the giant eel on the wall. I think that's really neat. And she kept the dark colors repeated on the exterior and the interior of the house. She did board up my little window feature, which is okay. I had a lot of people not utilize that window feature, so I have since changed the rules of the Shell Challenge where you can't alter the exterior walls of the homes. But I do realize that that window feature, it wasn't very practical. So we have the dark colors in the bedroom, and I like how the dark color on the bed and the lighter color on the desk reflect the two different colors of wood in the house. It's really continuous. So unfortunately, this shell was very small. I didn't give you a lot of footprint to work on, and all of the bathrooms were too small for cinematic camera mode to work in, so I wasn't able to tour a single bathroom for this video. In cinematic camera mode, if you get too close to a wall, the camera just spins out of control and it makes me a little nauseous, so we're just not going to include that in there. I don't know if that is a glitch. I'm new to YouTube and new to playing around with this, but if it is, I hope it's fixed. I wish we could just see the screens when we hit tab and capture it and be able to move back and forth between the views that we want. I love the lattice pane window reflection. You can't really see it, but it's behind that chair. There we go. All right, let's wrap this up on the porch. So this house would be perfect for a single sim or a couple. I love the chess game on the back porch. On a nice summer day, it would be good to play chess outside. Again, this was the Cottage Shell Challenge uploaded by vixensewin. It is a residential lot. It costs 25,647 simoleons, and the packs used are the ones listed on the screen. One of my favorite parts about this, the end scenes, were watching the ducks in the background. I just thought it was neat. Anyway, this next Shell Challenge submission is by the lovely hiphiprenee. It is a residential lot. It cost 44,668 simoleons. The expansion packs used were Island Living, Get Famous, Season, Cats and Dogs, Get Together, and Get to Work. The game packs used were Strangerville, Jungle Adventure, Parenthood, Spa Day, and Outdoor Retreat. The stuff packs used are Laundry Day, Toddler Room stuff, Toddler stuff, Fitness stuff, Bowling Night, Vintage Glamour, Cool Kitchen, and the free pack used was the Holiday pack. This house is great for a single sim, maybe an aspiring gardener. It's really good to self-sustain on. It would be a perfect lot for off the grid. I'm not sure if they fixed the wash tub glitching with off the grid, saying that you needed running water for the wash tub. In this situation, I would like to think that you could get the water from the wash tub from the pond behind the house. I loved this submission. My favorite part actually was the landscaping in the front. The way that the house was positioned made it pretty challenging to landscape. I didn't finish the shell challenge myself because I couldn't really figure it out, but she did a really, really great job. I apologize. My dog likes to protect the house. All right, we're going to turn live mode off and go inside. Again, I just love how those blue flowers complement the blue on the exterior of the house. So when we go into the house, we're immediately in the living room. Most of these houses are open concept. I think actually all of them are, because the house is so small, it would be really challenging to compartmentalize and fit everything in. So we have an open concept living, kitchen, dining room, and I love the kitchen with the teal color and all of the clutter. I love white walls because you can put anything on the walls to decorate, and it creates a really cool bohemian vibe. This door is where the bathroom is, but we can't go inside, unfortunately, because of the way the cinematic camera mode works in small spaces. I love this gallery wall above with the TV. It's really cute. Reminds me of the first house I lived in, actually. That was just like my house. We're going through the door to enter in the bedroom. I said that this house was perfect for a single sim. It features the bed from Jungle Adventure, which is really pretty. And it has a lot of furniture and artwork from Jungle Adventure in this room. Or I'm sorry, not Jungle Adventure, Island Living. I get those confused sometimes. Island Living. I loved that pack from a build by perspective. And the colors in the bedspread match the colors outside. I just think that's really nice. I love little touches like toothbrushes on the bedside, or on the, a dresser. It just makes the house feel really realistic. All the clutter in this house makes it feel really realistic. It would be a really fun house to play in. Let's go wrap this up on the porch. Beautiful Windenburg on a sunny summer day, partly cloudy. Again, this was the Cottage Shell challenge uploaded by hiphiprenee. The lot type is residential. It cost 44,668 simoleons, and the packs used are the ones on the screen. I love the little porch area with the rattan chairs and the grill. It's really cute. We're going to move on to the third submission, the Cottage Shell challenge uploaded by Bertle. The lot type is residential. The cost is 24,534 simoleons. Packs used are cats and dogs and get together. The game packs are Jungle Adventure, Spa Day, and Outdoor Retreat. The stuff packs are kids' room stuff. This house was aesthetically very similar to the first. It stays true with Windenburg. You have a lot of the dark colors and the Windenburg wallpaper on the outside. It definitely gives off an old English cottagey vibe. Cottagey is definitely a word, by the way. It's not a word. I'm going to make up a lot of words for this, probably. I tend to do that when I talk. You see the ducks in the background. I love the ducks. It's really fun to just watch all of the animals going. The game just feels really realistic. I don't know what's going on with that red tree behind. I might need to create a new save because I think that that's a glitch. It's summer. I don't think that tree should be red. All right, we're gonna turn off live mode so we can go inside and tour the house. So we walk into another open concept living room kitchen area. This house would be great for a writer. Definitely has the old English cottage vibe with the old radio sitting on the table. Phonograph. Gosh, I am blanking on the name of that phonograph, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. This door is where the bathroom is. Like I mentioned earlier, we can't go inside with how cinematic camera works in small spaces. I liked the galley kitchen. It was a really good use of space to create a little hallway with the kitchen in it that leads to the bedroom, which is where we're going next. I spent a little too much time on this one spot in the wall. Okay. So we have this bedroom with the white paneling. It reminds me of shiplap. Those of you who watch Fixer Upper with Chip and Jo know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you just know what shiplap is, but when I think of shiplap, I think of Joanna Gaines. Now we are walking out of the bedroom. All right, now we're gonna go wrap things up on the porch. Did a fade out there so we could turn on live mode and watch the action that happens in the background in this beautiful Windenburg day. Sometimes when I would exit these houses from the patio, the game would get really laggy for a few seconds, like what you're seeing. I don't know what was causing that, because when we are on the screen, we're fine. Anyway, this was the Cottage Shell Challenge submission by Bertle. It is a residential lot, and it costs 24,534 simoleons. You can enjoy this view and watching the ducks in the background. Like I mentioned, I really enjoyed watching those. Moving along here, we're going to the Cottage Shell Challenge submission by Racing Dirty 20. The lot type is residential. It costs 53,252 simoleons. The expansion packs used are Island Living, Seasons, City Living, Get Together. The game packs used are Dine Out, Spa Day, and Outdoor Retreat. And the stuff packs used are Laundry Day, Vintage Glamour, Movie Hangout Stuff, Cool Kitchen, and Perfect Patio. I love this big window from Laundry Day. It worked really well in this house. This submission was really unique along with hiphiprenee because it broke the mold of the typical Windenburg aesthetic, and it went with a cottagey vibe. Hiphiprenee was beachy. It reminded me of a beachy cottage, and this one reminds me of a cottage I would see in my neighborhood. The landscaping was really unique. I love all the flowers. Side note, have you guys played with pets in those woohoo bushes? Because it is just a disaster. They always are getting bit by squirrels or sprayed by skunks. I always delete those when I play with pets. So we're going inside here, and we have an open concept living room kitchen. This house was really gorgeous. It was unique because it was a studio layout. It had a really modern vibe. There was one other that had a modern vibe, but this one was kind of gave me a mid-century vibe with the color scheme. It really reminds me of a cottage I would see in my neighborhood. I love the studio layout. I like smaller homes to play in. I typically play with not a whole lot of sims, so this would be perfect for a single sim or a couple. And there was a perfect use of space to put the washer and dryer on the wall as we exit. She was able to put a lot more in this house because she didn't create walls for the bedroom. So now we are outside on the porch, watching the lavender sway. It's still a little laggy here, but when we switch shots, it gets better. There we go. Again, this was the Cottage Shell Challenge, and the gallery ID was Racing Dirty 20. The lot type was residential, and it cost 53,252 simoleons. The packs used are the ones listed on the screen. Let's watch the ducks. Oh no, they're going behind the house. Okay, never mind. There's one. There's a duck. That's exciting. Okay, so our next submission is called the Sunflower Cottage. The gallery ID is BekahSue. It is a residential lot. It costs 41,441 simoleons, and the packs used are Cats and Dogs Get Together, and the game pack used was Jungle Adventure. This house was blue, like hiphiprenees. I love blue houses in general with white trim. Just really pretty. This house had gorgeous landscaping and it was very detailed. I love the hose with the flowers on the porch. It's really beautiful. And I love all the sunflowers through it. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. I also like tulips, but I really like sunflowers. Who am I kidding? All flowers are great. And I love how she used the window there and put all the sunflowers in it. That was a really, really good use of that. That made me really happy. I think that's really adorable. We're gonna turn off live mode so we can go inside. And remember that this house was titled the Sunflower Cottage, and the sunflower theme is repeated from the exterior to the interior, and we'll show you what we mean. So we walk in very similar to the other cottages. We have an open floor plan, living room, kitchen, dining. I think one of the houses had almost the exact same layout. Again, it was really hard to work with because the house was so small. I loved the sunflower backsplash she did. She put on her submission, oh, my bad. She put on her submission that where the artwork she used came from. I don't remember where that was though, but she used a lot of sunflower art throughout the house, and I just thought that was really cool. It was really unique. Now we are going to go to the bedroom. The blue door matches the blue exterior of the house. And of course, we have the sunflower bed with the sunflowers that you unlock those in the painter career. I forget on which track. We had to cut out because I had difficulty with cinematic camera in this room. Now we are going back into the living room. I think that's Akira walking in the background. Maybe he's on vacation in Windenburg. That must be nice. We're gonna go out and enjoy the porch. I love this arch used with the fence. It's really cute. Again, this was the Sunflower Cottage. The gallery ID that submitted it is BekahSue. The lot type is residential and it costs 41,441 simoleons. The packs used are the ones listed on the screen. Our next submission is the Cottage Shell Challenge. The gallery ID that submitted this is Uno Kitty 5. Lot type is residential. Cost is 34,683 simoleons. And the packs used are Get Famous. The stuff packs used are Perfect Patio and Luxury Party stuff. This house was the other submission with a more modern aesthetic. Uno Kitty 5 repeated the colors yellow and white on the exterior and the interior in the house. I love a good theme. I thought that was really cute. Let's go inside. So when we walk in, we could see on the exterior of the house that right when we walk in, to the right is a kitchen area. I can't go inside of it because of the whole small spaces and cinematic camera mode, but fortunately she used an awning so we can see on the inside of it. I also can't go into the bedroom and the bathroom because of the tininess, but fortunately she used glass doors so we can still see through there. I love the yellow and white stripes on the wall. The large windows in this house help take advantage of the beautiful view that Windenburg offers. It's a really gorgeous world. Even though you have beautiful nature, you still need a large screen TV. I can't give up television. I wish I could be one of those people, but I just love watching TV shows so much and movies. Let's wrap it up on the patio. We're at a different time of day in this video. It's just so beautiful the way that the sun is on the pond. This is the Cottage Shell Challenge by Uno Kitty 5. It is residential. It costs 34,683 simoleons, and the packs used are Get Famous, Perfect Patio, and Luxury Party, listed on the screen. I think our ducks are behind the bush. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. How cool would it be if we could feed the ducks? I'm focusing too much on the ducks. Now we are on our last submission. This is the Cottage Shell Challenge by Naamoonie. It is a residential lot. It costs 64,457 simoleons. The packs used are Seasons, Cats and Dogs, City Living, Get Together, Get to Work. The game packs are Jungle Adventure, Parenthood, Dine Out, Spa Day, and Outdoor Retreat. The stuff packs are Laundry Day, Vintage Glamour, and the free pack is Holiday Stuff. Naamoonie does an excellent job with landscaping. This house is really unique with the pond and all of the landscaping around the pond, the little chairs looking out at the big pond so you can duck watch. It's pretty great. I love the fire pit area with the chairs from Laundry Day. My first house in college, we had plastic different colored chairs around a fire pit. That's what it reminded me of. It was really fun. A lot of detail went into this build with landscaping and clutter. It's really cute and really homey. You'll recognize this build as the thumbnail for the shell challenge video. I'm terrible at landscaping, so I am a sucker for good landscaping. It's really beautiful. The wreath on the door is so cute. Let's go inside. Again, I just love white walls because you can really let the artwork talk. So the white brick with this might be a light blue color on the wall, but it's really pretty. I love that desk with the open book. Be good for a writer. All the plants on the dresser. The dresser looks really good there. My first house was so small. We had a dresser in our hallway, and we used that as like an entryway table when you walked in. But that's where I kept my clothes. We're about to enter the bedroom. And again, what Naamoonie does really well is clutter. Oops, this was a bad camera angle on my part to go into the tree. This house is very homey. I would like to live here. Now we're going to exit the bedroom. Off the bedroom, we have the kitchen. The countertops are from Parenthood. I love those countertops. They're very realistic. The TV on the book stack is really cute with the mail next to it. The clutter just makes this house feel so realistic, and I love that. That's where the bathroom is. We can't go inside, but it is as amazing as the rest of the house, I can assure you. Let's wrap this one up on the porch. Another lovely blue house along with BekahSue and hiphiprenee. This was the Cottage Shell challenge by Naamoonie. It was residential and it cost 64,457 simoleons. The packs used are the ones listed on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching the Cottage Shell Challenge submission tours. This was my longest video, my longest voiceover yet. It's kind of intimidating. I didn't want to script this voiceover because I felt like my past voiceovers have been really, really robotic, and that would not be interesting to listen to for 30 minutes. Below, I've listed all the timestamps of when each house starts, so if you want to skip and see your favorite submission to the Shell Challenge, feel free. Thank you all so much for participating in the Shell Challenge. This video took a while to make because I did have more submissions. My first Shell Challenge, I only had one submission, so to have, I believe it was like 7 for this one was really exciting. Thank you so much for participating. It was really fun to see what all of you made out of this Shell Challenge. I hope you come back and do more Shell Challenges. Shell Challenge. It's kind of hard to say. Again, thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at thebloomingsim. Today is Sunday, so please vote for next week's Shell Challenge theme on my Twitter.